WNBA legend explains why Paige Bueckers and Caitlin Clark are very different players. It appears that Paige Bueckers, the talented Yukon guard, is on track to replicate Caitlin Clark's achievement of being drafted first overall in the 2025 WNBA draft, just a year after Clark was selected by the Indiana Fever. Bueckers ended her college career on a high note, leading Yukon to a national championship title by defeating the reigning champions, South Carolina Gamecocks, 82-59. This victory marked Yukon's return to the top of women's college basketball for the first time since 2016. Throughout Yukon's journey to the final, Bueckers delivered several impressive performances. She scored 40 points against Oklahoma in the Sweet 16, 31 points against USC in the Elite Eight, and 16 points against UCLA in the Final Four. In the national championship game against South Carolina, she finished with 17 points. Given her outstanding performances, it is likely that Bueckers will be chosen first overall by the Dallas Wings in the 2025 WNBA draft. As a result, comparisons have been drawn between Bueckers and Clark, the previous year's first overall pick, reports the Mirror US. However, according to Women's Basketball Hall of Famer Rebecca Lobo, the two players have distinct styles. Lobo shared her insights with reporters, stating Caitlin and Paige are very different players. The range on her shot, the way they play are very different, but their impact is significant. Lobo expressed that Bueckers pairing with Arik Ogunbowale would be an interesting combination, given their unique playing styles. Can you throw that similar defense stuff at her when she has Arik Ogunbowale alongside of her? It'll be interesting to see how quickly Paige's game translates. She and Caitlin are very different on how they play. Just as impactfully, however. Since she stepped foot on the store's campus, she's looked at as a pro ready. She can always get to the spots on the floor she wants to get to. Lobo also noted Bueckers' improvements in strength and her elite-level understanding of the game. She added, much like last year when we thought Caitlin Clark's game would translate, I think Paige's game will translate. I expect a similar efficiency from her at the pro level. She's a special talent. Regarding potential trade offers, Lobo expressed doubt that the Wings would consider moving the No. 1 pick, drawing a parallel with the Fever's decision to keep Clark last year. In life, it's not good to answer your phone. Much like last year, Caitlin was a unique player, not only because what she brought on the court. Indiana wasn't going to trade her. If I'm Dallas, I would imagine that might be the case. It is helpful to have a player that has the following justified by her play on the court that Paige has. This is a No. 1 pick that's worth holding on to in a rock-solid way.